Hi guys, and how are you doing? I hope that you are actually doing well. By the way, I'm doing well, and
I'm happy to see you here again watching my video. As if I'm seeing you.
so guys, thank you so much for joining our today's video. If you are new in this channel, please kindly make sure that you like our video, and also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that each and every time that I do upload a new video, then you will definitely get notified. So usually in this channel we do talk a lot about importation, and I'm much more familiar with importing from China. I'm actually a returnee from China, so this is an area that I am much more aware of. Yeah. And guys, in the nearby future, I'm planning on introducing some other two segments. One of these segments is some online jobs, or should I call it maybe the digital nomads, because I feel like as if it's a niche that maybe I need to touch. And the reason behind it, as much as that I do the importation business, I would say that online jobs, it's one of the things that have actually helped me in my life, and especially during my campus life. I was never those girls who are broke in campus because I used to work a lot online. And the reason as why maybe I want to introduce this segment, it is because throughout during the consultation, I have noticed that I have these kind of clients who their financial capability, it's let me say, it's like kind of down, because guys, for me, as much as I say you can import with 5,000, I always try to encourage you people, try to, if you can, try to make the money more, a little bit more, because the more little you do import, then the more it has its own cost. So sometimes I always encourage, if you can always try to add that capital a little bit, that way it's going to be cost effective. So that is the reason as to why I want to share out this information, because maybe it might be helpful to someone else. Yeah. Then the third segment that I want to introduce, this one will be talking more about saving and investment. And the reason as to why I want to do that, it's because personally I'm trying to work on my weakness. By the way, I'm very poor on saving. Maybe we'll talk more about that. And as I'm trying to learn, I'm a finance graduate, but the problem is I don't know why I don't implement whatever I've learned. So in the process of trying to make myself, I would want to be sharing out maybe my journey in terms of saving and investment, and maybe trying to share with you the information that I'm getting out there, that how things should be done. So guys, that is it. Guys, in our today's video, it's a very important topic that I actually feel it's something that we should have a look at. Yeah, because this is the Canton Fair. I don't know whether that is the right pronunciation, but I'm going to attach the name over here, the Canton Fair. And maybe someone who is new in this area might ask, what is a Canton Fair? This is not from Google, this is my own definition. A Canton Fair, I'll say this is a fair, or maybe in Kenya, like the thing we call show. Yeah, it's like a fair whereby the buyers and the sellers, they meet. You will find that the sellers in China, they will create an exhibition, and they will exhibit their products and services, their goods and services, and then the buyers will come and and see the kind of products that they are showcasing. And this kind of affair usually happens once in a year in China. And because as a result of COVID, I remember last year there was an online one. Previously, before COVID, there were only physical Canton Fair. But due to COVID, they introduced the online Canton Fair. Guys, as you guys know, on 14th of February, on 14th of January, China opened its borders, and therefore it is very possible for you to travel. It's very possible for you to do shopping. As much as there's still some challenges of the COVID-19, you can still travel. Yeah. So guys, that being the case, this year, the Canton Fair, that is the year 2023, the Canton Fair, it will be conducted, let me call them, in two phases. There will be the online phase and also the offline phase. Is it a phase? I don't know. Yeah. So they'll be having the two sections, the online and also the offline phase. This means what? sometimes you might feel like as if you are really struggling a lot to get a very good supplier. You're struggling a lot to get a very good supplier in all the platforms that I have given you. Yeah. But yeah, you feel like maybe you would want to travel to China and maybe meet these suppliers, but unfortunately you are not able to do this. Reason being because of maybe work, or maybe finances or something of the sort, or something else. So at least this year you will be having that opportunity to meet suppliers online. And guys, I think I have done quite a number of research. I have consulted from the ground in China. I have got some very good friends that I had to consult. So today you are going to see me looking a lot on this book, because as we were talking with one of the informer, I had to write down so many notes so that I can let you know more about this. So we have agreed that this the Canton Fair is going to be conducted in an online and an offline. Yeah. And actually, before I go to those details, it is very important that you understand why is the Canton Fair important. And I believe it's very important because once you are able to meet a supplier one-on-one, you are able to have that friendship relationship. You are able to to have that kind of a rapport. And I think it's quite different rather than when you're meeting a supplier on the apps, or you are just communicating, and probably sometimes you don't feel like as if you are getting somewhere. And especially for those people who would want maybe their product to get customized, or you are looking towards maybe them making a specific sample and you have your own specification. So having a Canton Fair, it's very important. Secondly, having the Canton Fair, and maybe for those people who will manage to travel, you are able to see the product. You're able to see, wow, this is the real product. You negotiate the price, maybe visit the factory. It has so many advantages that actually comes along with this. Another thing, if you'll be able to travel, the Canton Fair is very favorable because the how can I call it, the salespeople or the sellers, they are very friendly to the foreigners. Whether you are going to do it online or offline, they are very friendly to foreigners. And the other thing is that they can be able to communicate in English. And in situations whereby you find that maybe the company representatives, they are not able to communicate in English, they always hire a translator. And this is a very big advantage, because I usually tell people this. People often, they only know about Alibaba. People will always talk about Alibaba. People will always talk about AliExpress. But as those guys who have joined the masterclass, you already know that I'm introducing other areas whereby you can be able to shop. Like 1688, we've got Taobao, we've got Pinduoduo, among others. Yeah, all these platforms, especially the three ones that I've just mentioned, they're in Chinese. So which sometimes you can feel like as if it's daunting, and you feel like it's not something that you want to engage into. But at least when you attend this kind of a forum, the fair, you'll be able to communicate with them in English, because if I've said, even if the sales rep or they are not able to communicate in English, they will always hire a translator to help to facilitate this. So this is one of the amazing things that comes along with you being able to attend this fair. And this fair, actually, it is open for everyone in the world. It's open everywhere in the world. So guys, allow me now to go officially onto this piece of paper. So guys, when is this fair going to begin? And this is very important for you guys to note. When is this fair going to begin? It is different from the other years. So maybe some people, maybe they're expecting the fair will be around September or October, but this year it's different. So the fair is actually going to begin around March. For the online fair, it's going to begin on March 15th. So note this, don't be late. It is going to begin around March 15th. Yeah. So guys, the Canton Fair, it will actually begin officially on 15th of March. So this is very important for you to do, period preparation. If you are going to attend an online one, you need to go through the registration so that you can get yourself a slot. Again, if you are going to do the offline one, you need period preparation, you should already be doing this, because remember, if you are going to do an offline one, you need to plan about your travel, you need to get about your maybe if you need an invitation, you need to get your visa, you need to book your flight, you need to prepare about where you are going to, where you'll be sleeping, that is the hotel, and other kind of things. So this is something that you need to be prepared well in advance before anything else, and that's why I've thought this is the right time to do this video before the time, you know, elapses. You need ample time to get into preparation with this. And throughout this fair, it is usually divided into 3 phases. Let me call them 3 phases or 3 parts. And the first phase, and this is for the offline, the first phase is actually going to begin from April 15. The first phase is going to begin from April 15, and on this first phase, the items that are going to be displayed in this case, they include the home appliances, electronics, lightings, vehicles, accessories, machinery, hardware tools, building tools, chemical product, etc. So if at all this is your niche, then you should note those dates, and that is actually the first phase. Then we can go to the second phase. The second phase is expected to begin on April April 23rd, and this one is going to involve it entails the daily consumer goods such as gifts, home decoration, etc. So maybe this one we can assume it also includes the interior decor. That is what I'm trying to assume, maybe, as per the description. Then we've got the third phase. On the third phase, this one is going to begin on May 1st. It's going to begin on May 1st, and it will include things like textile, clothing, footwear, office, luggage, leisure product, medicine, and healthcare products. And maybe something else to note. I want you to note something. You see, for the offline fair, it's going to begin April 15th all the way to May 1st. That is when it's going to go. That is the period when it's supposed to operate, yeah, for the offline. But for the online fair, it's actually going to take a period of 6 months, because it's supposed to start from around March all the way to September. That is when it's supposed to take place. So guys, I'm hoping that you are going to take the initiative. If at all you are struggling on getting a specific supplier, or maybe you have been importing product online and you are frustrated with the kind of suppliers you're getting, yeah, then this is another opportunity for you. You know, in life we don't give up and we keep on trying, yeah. Don't just get frustrated by one supplier. They're not delivering what exactly you want. There is always another chance. So make sure that you take advantage of this. You can either take an online one, you can either attend an online fair or an offline or online fair, whichever suits you, yeah. You need to go and consider that, guys. So I think that is all for our today's video. And guys, in our today's Chinese corner, as usual, today I'm having my natural hair. My natural hair. So how do you call hair in Chinese? Here you say tou fa, because tou means head, tou fa. So this is hair. Is my hair beautiful? Is my hair beautiful? Beautiful, we say piao liang.
Yeah. Excuse my L. It's an L. I'm from this place whereby L and R is a problem. It's piao
liang. So I can ask, 我的头发漂亮吗？我的头发漂亮吗？我 I or my, maybe 我da is like just possessive, like mine or something of the sort. 我的 then 头发 it means hair. 漂亮 beautiful. Ma it's just like a question mark. 我的头发漂亮吗？So guys, I think that is it for our today's video, and until next time, bye bye and see you on the next one.